And you can see I have my own little machine shop here. This way I don't have to go over there and use the stuff over there. This is all stuff I gain later. This is a trick toolbox. When Shirley Muldowney won her first world championship, they made a special box for her. It was painted pink from the factory, and every Mac Tool employee signed the box for her. And when Shirley and her husband split up, it was kind of like a reverse deal. The husband sued her for half of everything, and she had to sell everything to split the money with him, with Ron Tobler. And she came to me and she said, Don, I don't want to part this stuff out. I just like to make one sale. She said, come up to my garage and look at it. She said, I'll take $50,000 for everything in the garage. I said, I won't even have to come look. I know there's that much in there. So it was this box, and more toolboxes were all. This was in there too, just full of tools and parts you wouldn't believe. And there was a car hanging from the ceiling, a top fuel car. I said, which car is that? He said, that's the one you drove in 1989. I said, you're kidding me. No, she said, that's it. I worked for Shirley in 1989. She hired me $1,000 in advance to consult the team. She wanted to be the first woman in the Fords. And she said, if I got her in the Fords, I could take a ride in the car. I hadn't been racing since 1987. So at Maple Grove, I put her in the Fords, and she rode down the track side by side with Joe Amato. They both turned Fords, the first side-by-side Ford in the history of the sport. So I got to take my ride, and I took it at Garlits. And I was going to try to get into the Fords, but the track was a little green that morning. They didn't prepare them quite as well as they do now. And it did slip the tires just a little bit as I left. It went 507, 289 miles an hour. And that was the top speed record for that car. And Shirley says, what am I doing wrong? She says, we didn't make it any more powerful. I said, are you driving it beyond the finish line? That's when the last clock was past the ET line. Now the entire speed is inside the Ford. I said, if you want a real good top speed, Shirley, you got to go out the back door. Oh, she said, I thought you just drove to the finish line. I said, no, you got to go all the way down to that other clock. So she drove it the next run. She drove it all the way down, went 290. And so I got that car, and it's loaned to a museum in Missouri right now.